weird war apocalypse presents tales of horror. The Shellshock Siren, they told us. Vokla was cleared. The last shell fell 3 days ago. But a little French village, just bones and stone now, deep behind the old front. But that morning, a crackled transmission came in on our band just moaning. Then a voice, a man begging for help, said he was hurt, said she was still singing. I'm a medic. I go where the wounded are. I left the battalion without asking. Packed light, dickered jeep through the fog. When I arrived, I found no Germans, no living French. Just an empty town square, a blown-out church, and something else. The wind carried a voice, not a scream, not a cry, a woman singing. The houses were empty, but not abandoned. In the first one, the hearth still smoked. Bread sat, half-eaten, on a chipped plate. Upstairs, a bed was stripped except for a bloodied bandage tucked beneath the pillow. I moved through the village, slowly clearing corners, rooms, open doors. Each one told the same story. Someone had just left, except for the dog. Bye. In a doorway of the butcher's, ribs showing jaw, slack, still warm. No wounds, just dead. I called out, "Hello, U.S. Army medic. You called for help." The wind carried my voice, but nothing came back, not even an echo. I found the bodies behind the church. 6 of them, allies. Some American, some Canadian. One still had the Red Cross armband. Beat. They weren't buried, not really, just lightly dusted with snow and dirt. Like someone had run out of time or didn't care much who saw. Their faces were contorted, not the way bullets or bombs leave you. No blood, no burns, just twisted, like they'd seen something. I bent down to check dog tags, but as I brushed snow from the nearest one, I heard it, a breath. Ragged, wet. And then, she's still singing. His eyes moved. I fell back in the snow, hand going for my sidearm. Didn't draw it. Couldn't. He was looking at me, but not through me. Like he knew me. His lips were cracked, dry, one tooth missing. Don't listen, he rasped. I knelt beside him again, gently. Who are you? What happened? Hear the song, he whispered. True, she sings and they come. The ones she calls back, they ain't right. Don't listen. His breath turned ragged. A thin trickle of blood crept from his nose. I reached for morphine. When I looked down again, he was smiling, eyes wide. She's behind me. I didn't turn around right away. I stood slow, hands shaking. The wind had stopped. The whole village was holding its breath. Then came the voice. No radio crackle, no echo, just a woman singing, sweet, low, foreign, the kind of lullaby mothers forget the meaning of, but hum anyway. I followed it, feet dragging like someone else was moving them, past the church, past the old schoolhouse, toward the square. There, half buried in snow, was the well. And The song was coming from inside. I don't know why. I looked. I should have run. Called in the coordinates. Brought down the damn artillery. Bo. Something in that voice made me lean forward. I peered into the well. Oof. It was too deep. Deeper than it should have been. And at the bottom movement. Not a shape. Not exactly. Just motion. And then fingers. Pale, dripping. Stretching upward like they'd been down there too long. A face rose. Next. Grey. Gaunt. Its mouth still moving. Still singing. But the sound wasn't coming from the well anymore. It was behind me now. I turned. She wasn't at the well anymore. She was everywhere. Her voice bled from broken radios in ruined houses. It spilled from shattered windows, and with it came the dead. I saw the medic crawl first, then the rest. Dozens, maybe more. Half buried in snow, in rubble, in shallow graves. Crawling, arms bent wrong. Faces twisted like whack, eyes wide. They didn't moan, they didn't scream. They sang. One voice split through dozens of mouths, all dragging toward the well, toward her. I ran, boots slipping through snow, heart pounding like shellfire. I didn't look back, couldn't. Her song was in my ears now, not out. I reached the jeep, or what used to be the jeep. Its tires were gone. Half the engine block melted, like it had been sitting for years, not hours. I turned toward the road. Boat. The road. It wasn't there. Just reeds, marsh. A black, wet stretch of land that hadn't been there before. The village had shifted. I was not where I'd come in. And still, she sang. I found a working radio in the wreck of an old French garrison station, buried half in mud. One green eye still glowed. I keyed the mic with hands. That barely worked. This is Private Langley, 45th Infantry. If anyone hears this, don't come to I don't know what she is. I don't know why she sings. But the dead don't stay dead. Yeah. Please sing with her. Static crackled back. Then another voice. Not mine. Not a soldier's. A woman's. Soft. Distant. Stay. I don't remember how long I sat there. Maybe minutes. Maybe hours. The transmission light blinked once, then died. The song stopped, and in that sudden, awful silence, I knew something had changed. The village wasn't quiet anymore. Bit was watching. I left the radio, left my bag, took only my sidearm and a prayer. When I reached the well again, there were no voices, no figures, just fresh snow, and a trail of footprints leading to the edge, and none coming back. For more stories, be sure to like and subscribe.